quick video covering my top 5 niche fragrances for spring 2016. Now, I was supposed to release my designer video a couple of days ago, but I just forgot, and the video deleted off my card. It's just ridiculous bullshit. But I have my niche fragrances right in front of me, and I have my camera, I have my computer, so I was like, why not? Let me just do this for you guys. Now, this list is not for everyone. If you don't see yourself spending $200, $300, $400 on a fragrance, which is understandable, then you can just move on, right? If you want to watch this for entertainment, I thank you. But if you don't see yourself spending that much money on a fragrance, then you can just go on to my designer list, which is going to release in about 2 or 3 more days. Now, for the people who are in the market for an expensive fragrance and do want to smell it just a little bit better, then this is going to be for you. Now, I don't have any honorable mentions. I'm just going to get straight into the list. I don't recommend these to you guys. I do suggest going to go sample them. The reason why I don't recommend them is because I'm going to be personally wearing these fragrances, and what works for me may not work for you. So I don't recommend them. I do suggest going to sample them out because they might fit your taste. Do not go buy a full bottle. I repeat, do not go buy a full bottle. You will either A, waste a lot of money and on something you might not like, and B, it's just unnecessary, right? You can find a designer fragrance that's going to please everyone, and you don't have to take that risk. So, without further ado, let's get into the list. Now, starting in at number 5 is a new Tom Ford in my collection. I bought this fragrance off first sniff because I love the way it smelled. And this is going to be Mandarino di Amalfi from Tom Ford. Now, what you get from this fragrance is just one of the most beautiful citruses up top, followed by just a, it is just a gorgeous floral, right, in the mid and in a dry down. This is amazing, and it lasts for a long time. It's rare when I smell a citrus that actually lasts on my skin, and this does it amazingly. So that's going to be coming in at number 5. That's going to be Mandarino di Amalfi. Now, coming in at number 4 is going to be another Tom Ford. Let me just bring that to the camera so you guys can see. That's going to be Cafe Rose. Now, Cafe Rose is, just like the name suggests, a rose-based fragrance. Now, I think the title is just a little bit misleading, right? Because I don't get any coffee in this fragrance at all. What I get is rose. I get a really beautiful light rose, a dark rose, and an incense, basically. I don't get any coffee from this fragrance, but those two together, just the incense and the rose, are beautiful. And what you get is probably one of the best Tom Ford fragrances in the past couple of years, right? Since 2010. So, Cafe Rose coming in at number 4. Now, coming in at number 3 is going to be a favorite of mine and a bunch of other people. You just can't do wrong with this fragrance, guys. This is going to be Reflection Man. Now, Reflection Man, people compare it to... Let me go get that fragrance for you guys. People compare it to this, but to me, there's no comparison, dude. Reflection Man owns Le Male, right? Le Male doesn't hold a candle to Reflection Man. Reflection Man is just, it's a jasmine fragrance. You get jasmine, you get florals in there. It smells almost like a barbershop to me. It's real gentlemanly. Le Male, on the other hand, right, you get the mint, you get the lavender. It smells similar to Reflection Man, but think of Reflection Man as being Le Male to the highest level possible, period. Not that Le Male is a terrible fragrance. It depends on what year you get Le Male. This is actually a bottle from 2004. It's a great longevity Projection Beast, right? This is perfect for the clubs. Reflection Man is not really a clubbing fragrance, right? Even though you do get the longevity, this is not a projection beast. This is when you want to be around someone that you care about. You want to impress a lady. Then you wear Reflection Man because Reflection Man is just a gentlemanly fragrance, whereas Le Male, on the other hand, is not. Right? It's just not. It's not a gentlemanly fragrance. That's a Playboy. I'm in a club trying to get laid fragrance. So that's gonna be coming in at number 3, Reflection Man. Put this up here. Now coming in number 2 is no stranger. Let me go. I'll focus this up for you guys. That's going to be Bleecker Street by Bond Number 9. Now, people compare it to this fragrance. I'm going to get that for you guys right now. People compare it to this. To me, no comparison. There's just no comparison. People compare it to Aventus. I don't see it, but what I get from Bleecker Street is the smell of fresh cut grass and blueberry. Aventus has none of those qualities. During a dry down, maybe I can see Aventus smelling like Bleecker Street, but not up top, not at all. These are 2 different fragrances for 2 different occasions. Now, Bleecker Street came out before Aventus, so is Aventus inspired by Bleecker Street? Who knows? I would say not, but both are great fragrances on their own. And I guess both can tie for number 2 because since people compare these 2 so much, they both can be tied at number 2. Bleecker Street, to me, is the quintessential spring fragrance, right? Because it just reminds me so much of the weather being nice outside. It's a lovely fragrance. It lasts a long time. The projection, the power is there. Women absolutely love it. It's a crowd pleaser. So is Aventus. Everyone knows that. So that's going to be Bleecker Street and Aventus coming at number 2. Can't actually separate those 2 now. So, coming in at number 1 is going to be my baby right here. Oh, guys. If you guys don't know what that is, I have my other spare bottle that I just replaced. That is going to be Mio from the House of Xerjoff. Now, they actually changed the packaging on Mio. You can actually tell that the cap is a little different. Like, it's more shinier. It's gold. This is my bottle from 2014, 13. I can't really tell when I actually got that. But Mio. What is Mio? Mio is probably the best citrus fragrance on the market today, period. And when I say that, it is just the most authentic bergamot smell I've ever put my nose on. Now, this is a projection beast. It lasts a long time. You just can't beat it during hot weather, right? I know there's some other fragrances that other people like, but Mio is pretty much the shit, right? When it's like 70 degrees outside, no wind, sunny, Mio is what you want to grab. This is my quintessential spring fragrance. And I said that about Bleecker Street, but for me personally, this is another quintessential spring fragrance in my collection that I use a lot. It does cost a lot of money, right? I think just a 50 ml, this costs like $300 almost. So please check out Mio. And that's going to bring this list to end. I'm going to give you guys my designer list soon. I see what I got. I'm going to choose. But this is going to be my niche list. I'll give you guys that designer list in a couple of weeks or in a couple of days. God, it might be a couple of weeks. You guys know how I am. But if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below or email me. You guys know where I'm at. You guys take it easy. Have a nice day.